Hey guys, hey, it's been a very long time since I've done a video. Been even longer since I made a purchase. But I'm back. Got a purchase for you, something I think you ought to check out. It's kind of hard to just buy fragrances that you don't enjoy. For me it is. To buy something that I don't enjoy and talk about it and bash it and still save it. It's a waste of money and a wasted cycle. So that's why we sample, and we buy decants. Can't buy a decant of this, it's brand new. You're gonna pay full retail for Dior, so I went to Sephora, ordered online from Dior. You can't buy it discounted. There are no current decants or anything. So what I've done is, from Sephora, they'll be more than happy to bag you up a sample. Yay! So you get a little sample, and I've been wearing that for a while. Okay, what we're gonna do real quick is 2015 Dior Sauvage. Okay, the notes are bergamot, ambroxan, geranium, pepper, lavender, vetiver, and patchouli. Base notes bashes it to death. They call it a linear fragrance. They don't like the fact that some are repulsed that Dior put out a fragrance like this. Who cares what they have to say? Here are their numbers, their rating system. 22 positive, 16 neutral, and 25 negative. Over the top, they don't like this because we're used to fragrances that evolve. This one doesn't evolve much, okay? So linear, yes. But what are we getting from this? Why would I make a purchase after all this time? Compliment factors. I gotta have something that I feel confident wearing that other people like, okay? And I feel very confident wearing this because you can't dodge the compliments. So that's why I'm bringing this to you guys, because it is actually a winner. I don't know. I remember buying Bleu de Chanel when it first came out, and this was being compared to Bleu de Chanel. What is that? Bois d'Argent. They're powdery. Okay, this one's a berry and powdery. This is why this one's kind of, people will refer it to Bleu de Chanel. I've heard people referring this to Aventus, and there's no way, shape, form, or fashion that this is even remotely close to Aventus. I don't know what they're talking about. I get nothing, and I love Aventus, okay? And this one is going to be, in my opinion, a classic. I looked at Bois d'Argent the other day. It's like $300 a bottle. On eBay, they're crazy because the Dior site still has the doggone thing for $210, but the price still escalates because we, as a community, drive up the prices by letting everybody know how great something is. So that's how it stays around. That's why they don't discount Aventus and Dior Bois d'Argent. I was looking at it the other day. I'm going to have to get another sample of it because I'm out. I'm not going to buy a full bottle, but it's $210 right there on the Dior site. But I'm not going to give them $200 because it'll last me forever. All I need is about, I don't know, 30 mils. That'll last for years. So let's get into this fragrance. Let's call it beast mode. Let's call the sprayer of a beast mode. Okay, this spray is humongous. So we're going to blast one. Boom! You see that? That's incredible. And this room is going to be, whoa. I'm going to have to open the door when I'm done with this. All right. Over here, we have a dry down, which we can't smell because the spray is going to kill it. When I first tried this fragrance, I was not impressed in any way, shape, form, or fashion. That's why I wound up getting a sample. Okay, you're talking about, for the performance factor, you're going to get 6 to 8 hours easily. You'll be all day if you just spray a puff in the middle of your shirt or something, right there in your chest, in fabric. It's going to last all day. The compliment factor is through the roof. I'm just going to call it powder and berries. It's a different take. It's not exactly like Bleu de Chanel in any way. It is nothing like Aventus. I don't know what they're smelling. Nothing like Aventus. I'm an Aventus fan. Okay, still have my Aventus. People say, well, what are some of the fragrances you'll definitely always keep? Aventus. I'm always going to keep Tuscan Leather. Those two are probably the best fragrances I have in my collection. If I want to say something for longevity, it makes me feel real proud to wear something. This one right here, right now, I believe this one's going to turn out to be a classic. I believe the price is going to eventually be driven up on it. They can talk trash all they want to. As the years go by, those base note reviews, the numbers are going to change, and more people are going to migrate towards it. Once again, I want you guys to get a sample. You try it out and you wear it. I was repulsed by what I felt was the perfuminess at first when I first wore it, and I couldn't understand it. And I was bewildered at how many people liked it. And I was like, you really like the way I smell? And over again, I get great compliments on it. One of the compliments I got, I thought was a little crazy, was that I smelled like a man. And, you know, that's kind of funny because all this time I thought I was smelling like a man, you know, but this one right here, I was told it's very masculine on me. And someone else said, another woman said, this is something you wear when you're rawr. And, you know, whatever rawr means, you know, you can decipher that however you want. But, you know, they're weird compliments, but at the same time, it's all positive. And I'm loud as I want to be with this spray on my arm right now, so I'm hoping it dies down. I'm at work, so I'm going to have to open this door to air out here in a little bit because it will consume a room. You give it some time to die down, and the dry down is very pleasant. You have a very good scent bubble around you, a couple of feet, guys, because not too long ago, right here today, had someone ask me what I was wearing. They were a few feet away, and it's like, boom, man, you can smell me. Okay, that's great. And I had on, boom, 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 3 sprays. That was it. Crook of my elbow, back of my neck. Right now, I got this big banger on my arm, so I'm going to be amped up again. But I wanted to bring this to you. I think it's worth checking out. Sample. Don't be turned off by your first whiff. Get what other people say, and then you'll see what I'm saying. Okay? I wanted to bring you guys something that I thought was worth wearing. So I don't like doing reviews where you just waste money and you buy stuff and then it's like, oh, well, I really don't care for it. But then I keep the bottle, I'm out $100, you know? That's not smart investment. But I had to get something. The key is decants and samples. Okay? This one right here is Christian Dior, $89 before taxes. You're not going to find it discounted. So you're going to either pay for the 1.7, I think it's like 70 something, and then this one is the 3.4, it's $89. I'm believing this is going to turn into a classic though, guys. You can't stop the compliments. That's what you're after, and you don't really care what you're smelling, but everyone else is around you patting you on the back going, wow, what is that? And they're running out trying to get the name of it so they can go and buy it. I got a few guys at work that are running out to get it, man, because they're like, what is that? And it's like, holy crap, man, this stuff must be great. Something wrong with my nose, okay? It's not, you're not going to get the unique, you're not going to get the over-the-top, you know, guru type feeling from it. What you're going to get is compliments that are going to wow you. Okay, and then you're going to know, okay, well, I'm just going to have to just wear this stuff because it's hard to shake it. You know you smell fantastic, and they love it. And that's, I can't really say much more about this fragrance. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this was something you wanted to hear. I'm bringing you something finally after all this time that you can use. Okay? Peace out, people.